Hi guys, so today I'm here with a really fun new name video for you. Today I'm going to be talking about British names that are rarely used in the US. So all the names on this list are in the top 500 in England and Wales, but none of them are even in the top 1,000 in the US. I feel like a lot of the time name choices in the UK are a little bit ahead of the trends that we see in the US. So it's always fun to take a look at the names that are popular overseas and see what names might become popular in a couple years here in North America. And I think so many of the names on this list would be adorable on little babies born in the US. And if you're looking for a name that would be a standout choice, I think that American parents should definitely consider some of these names. So just because there are so many names that I wanted to share with you guys, this video will be broken into two parts as I usually do. I'm going to do the boys' names first, and then the next video will be my girls' names. So if you're looking for girls' names, hang tight and that video will be out soon. So the first name I have on this list is Alfie. Alfie was number 14 in England and Wales in 2016. And there were only 26 boys in the US given this name on that same year. So it is very, very rare in the US. It is a diminutive of the name Alfred. And I think Alfie is so adorable. It almost sounds like you're speaking with an English accent when you say it, Alfie. I think it is so cute. And the British love using nicknames as full names on the birth certificate. I think Americans are a little bit more hesitant to do that, but I would absolutely love to meet a little boy named Alfie. The next name I have is Freddie, and this was number 17 in England and Wales, and it was only given to 6 baby boys in 2016 in the US. It's a diminutive of Frederick, and again, it is a nickname name that I think people in America are a little bit hesitant to use as a full name on the birth certificate. I think many of them would still use Frederick over Freddie, but I think it is so cute, and I would absolutely adore meeting a little boy named Freddie or Alfie or any of those sweet little nickname names. The next name I have is Rupert. Rupert was number 139 in England and Wales, but it was only given to 15 boys in 2016 in the US. It's a German variation of Robert, meaning bright flame. I think this would be an adorable way to honor a Robert. And Rupert Grint was the name of the actor who played Ron Weasley in Harry Potter. So that might have helped it become a little bit more popular in England and Wales, but it is still rarely ever used in the US, and it is so cute and spunky and sweet, and it could honor a Robert. The next name I have is Wilfred. Wilfred was number 183 in England and Wales, but it was only given to 32 boys in the US. It's an English name that means desires peace, which is a lovely meaning, and it could honor a William or a Fred or both if you have more than one person to honor. And it has that old man, grandpa chic sound, but I think it is definitely ready for a comeback in the US. The most popular it ever was in the US was back in 1917, so just over 100 years ago. So I think it is definitely ready for a comeback. The next name I have is Chester. Chester was number 225 in England and Wales, but it was only used 76 times in 2016 in the US. It is a Latin name that means fortress or walled town, and it is an American presidential name, so it would fit in with that trend that is so popular right now. One of my subscribers absolutely loves this name. It's actually her favorite name for a boy, and I'm really happy that I can mention it in a video for her. And I think it would definitely fit in with names that are popular right now in the US with that ER ending. And Tom Hanks actually has a son named Chester. The next name I have is Barnaby. Barnaby was number 235 in England and Wales, and it was only used 6 times in 2016 in the US. So it's basically unheard of over here. It's a medieval form of Barnabas, meaning son of encouragement, so it has a lovely meaning. It also has a very spunky 3-syllable sound that I think sounds very British, Barnaby. In fact, it's never been on the US popularity list. It's never been in the top 1,000, but I think it would work very well on a little American baby born in 2018. The next name I have is Rio. Rio was number 246 in England and Wales, and only number 1342 in the US, which was so surprising to me because it has that amazing EO sound that people love in names like Leo and Theo, and it also fits into the place name category. I think Rio is really one that so many parents would love and that needs to be discovered and used more over here in the US. The next name I have is probably my favorite name on this list, and that is Rafferty. Rafferty was number 280 in England and Wales, and it was only used 10 times in the US in 2016. It is in my top 5 boys' names. Favorite boys' names of all time. I could happily have a son tomorrow and name him Rafferty. I just think it is so cute and spunky and fun. It is an Irish name and it means abundance, so it has a wonderful meaning, and I just cannot believe that it is so uncommon in the US. I think it definitely needs to be discovered and used more often. The next name I have is Casper. Casper was number 312 in England and Wales and number 1822 in the US. Casper is a Scandinavian name that means treasurer. It's also a variation of the name Jasper. It's a handsome name, it has a wonderful meaning, and I just think it should be used more often in the US. The last time that it was in the top 1,000 in the United States was 1933, so quite a while ago. I think it would make an adorable choice, and there are other Cass names too that I love, like Caspian, which is my favorite boy's name, but also Cassius and Cassian I think are both adorable. I just love that C-A-S sound. Then I have Angus. Angus was number 365 in England and Wales and number 1924 in the US. It's a Gaelic name that means one's strength, and in Scotland it is even more popular. It is number 53. And I think Angus would make an amazing choice if you have a Scottish heritage that you would like to honor. And it has the most adorable nickname with Gus as an option for a nickname. I think that that makes it even more adorable and usable, and just like it should be used more often in the US. The next name I have is Montgomery. Montgomery was number 426 in England and Wales and number 1483 in the US. It's a Norman name that means manpower. Montgomery is very grand sounding. It definitely has a British feel. I would imagine like a little Lord Montgomery or a little Sir Montgomery, but I think it would make a really cool choice for a brave American baby namer. And you can use the nickname Monty, but the name Monty was actually number 331 in popularity in Britain and number 2,689 in the US. So if you don't like the full name Montgomery, you could always just use the name Monty, but I love Montgomery with the nickname Monty. I think it is very, very spunky and very cool. The next name I have is Hamish. Hamish is number 442 in England and Wales, and it was only used 11 times in the US in 2016. It's the Scottish variation of James, and I think it would be an amazing way to honor a James, especially if you're like me and you have a ton of Scottish ancestry. In Scotland, it is number 57, so it's definitely more popular in Scotland. But Hamish, I think, is very, very cute and very attractive sounding as well. And if you have a lot of Johns in your family, it would be a really cool, maybe middle name or even first name. And the last name I have for boys is Archibald. Archibald was number 477 in England and Wales, and it was only used 51 times in the US. Archibald means truly brave, which if you're having a son, I think that that is a quality you might want them to have, is to be truly brave. It hasn't been in the top 1,000 in the United States since 1925, so I do think it's ready for a comeback. And I think it would be a very cool choice for someone who wants a big, a little bit dramatic name, but the nickname Archie definitely brings it down to earth. And the name Archie itself is ranked number 18 in England and Wales, so it's one of those nickname names that the British just seem to love. But I love Archibald with the nickname Archie. I think that is so, so cute. So let me know in the comments what your favorite names from this list are, and what your favorite traditionally British baby names are. I love talking to you guys in the comments, and I try and respond to as many as I can. So let me know what your favorite British baby names are in the comments, and I will talk to you for the girls video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.